the happiest soul on earth. Everybody loved my father. My mother used to say that he was the happiest soul on earth. When you were with him, he made you feel happy too. When there was just me, he used to lift me onto his shoulders and gallop down to the river, where he picked me up by the armpits and dangled my feet in the water. I screamed at the cold, but then he put my feet in his jacket pockets, one in each side, and we galloped off again, laughing all the way. When there was just me, he sat me in his rickshaw and cycled along the road, weaving from one side to the other, bump, 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 across the cobbles, singing at the top of his voice. I lurched up and down on the seat, yelling at him to stop, but wanting him to carry on. When there was just me, he taught me to play chess, wei qi, and sometimes I won, but I knew that he was letting me. We played mahjong with my uncle and my mother. Father and I made silly bird noises every time it came to the twittering of the sparrows, while Uncle tutted and my mother rolled her eyes heavenwards in mock exasperation. We never had much money, but I didn't really notice because neither did anyone else in our village. Father's favorite saying was,
"If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich."
And he believed it.
"We have fresh food and warm clothes, a roof over our heads, a bit leaky when it rains, and a wooden bed to sleep on. What more can we ask for?" he demanded. "And not only that," he continued, "but I have the finest little dumpling of a daughter in the whole of China."
My parents worked hard to make sure that we always had enough. Father set off early in the morning, his farming tools over his shoulders, to tend the dozens of tiny terraces of vegetables that straggled higgledy-piggledy over the hillside above and below our house. He dug and sowed and weeded and cropped throughout the numbing cold of winter and the suffocating heat of summer. In the middle of the day, he returned home clutching triumphantly a gigantic sheaf of bok choy, a basin of bright green beans, or a bucketful of melon-sized turnips. Your father can grow the biggest, tastiest vegetables on a piece of land the size of a silk handkerchief, Mother used to say, and I would skip off to help him because